So that's my opinion on it. Kathy, Eileen, I'm about 90 minutes north of Chula Vista. Okay, Kathy, all you California people. All right, let's go to this Friday's episode, and then we're going to call it a night. This Friday, we're going to Delaware. Of course, last week we went to Maryland for the first disappearance of Benjamin Archer. He disappeared from Delaware City, Delaware on March 2nd, 2016. Yes, March 2nd, the same exact date that Suzanne Lyle disappeared back in 1998. The interview will be with Benjamin's mother, Tiz, T-I-Z-Z, O'Toole. Yes, that's her name, Tiz. And the title of this episode is Vision Quest. And you'll find out why that is when you listen to the my introduction and then the interview itself. But just in general facts, Ben had come back to live with his parents after spending a few years out west. He was living with his parents. He had had a recent, I guess you'd call it, religious conversion. He had grown up, being that we're talking about Ayn Rand. For most of his life, he was a big Ayn Rand fan. Ayn Rand, a well-known atheist from the 20th century. And he had a religious conversion after a very scary car wreck. And so he'd moved back to live with his mother and his brother and his stepfather. And just a couple weeks before he went missing, he started to become a little paranoid. Deleted all his social media accounts. Said that he was working with an investigative reporter about exposing something in the area where they live, although he never said who that reporter was. And then on the day of his disappearance, he left the house at like 6 in the morning in March in Delaware, not warm, wearing no coat and going barefoot. He walked to the local park, Fort DuPont Park. His stepfather and brother found him there, and he was praying and blessing the park. Tried to get him to come home. They said he was shivering, seemed like in his right mind, knew what was going on. His mother got on the phone, called the stepfather. Stepfather put Ben on the phone. She asked him to come home. He wouldn't do so. And so the brother and stepfather left. A little later, Ben's mother came back to the park. Ben wasn't there, but she had brought some clothes and some boots. But she didn't see him. Before sunset on March 2nd, they went back to the park. The clothes were still there. The boots were gone. And Ben was never seen again. So this is what you're going to hear on Friday. This is another one. I think you're going to have just two very hard, a huge choice to make in this disappearance. And I think that, as I state in the summation, that I think that part of this is really going to be based on how you view that car wreck that he was in late 2015 and this conversion that he had in his life, to then equate that to then what happened a couple months later with his disappearance. I think that's a very, very important part of this disappearance. And then when it comes to your choice as to what happened, once again, I think you're going to have to make a very distinct choice between, I think there's, one or two different choices. So once again, this is a disappearance that is on the Charlie Project. It is on NamUs, but you will not find any news articles out there about it. And in fact, I will tell you that Tiz contacted me because she had posted a video on YouTube regarding Ben's disappearance, and a disc golfer who I know, who I'm going to see this weekend over in Orlando, made a comment in the comments on her YouTube channel suggesting that she track me down because I do this program, and that's what she did. She emailed me. And so the reason she's on the program is because of a fellow disc golfer who I know very well. I've known him for years, and he's actually a tournament director as well from over in the Orlando area. So you never know how these things are going to happen, but that's why she's going to be on the program. So what do we do tonight? Orlando this weekend, Lakeland next weekend. Allergies kicking up. It's been foggy but beautiful here. Got a new set of binoculars. Patty Dudek Paul, Dr. Telesco, Kelly Bruce, map videos, Noah Davis. The work continues. Collaboration in the near future. 2 disappearances short of 200. This YouTube channel talking a little bit about that. Took some wonderful, great questions. Talked about Maya Maletti. Is that how you pronounce it? And then finished with talking about this disappearance for this Friday, the disappearance of Benjamin Archer from Delaware City, Delaware, March 2nd, 2016. That's it. What a show. I hope you enjoyed it. I loved it. And my voice still, I feel like I could go another 2 hours, but I'm not going to do that. So everyone, thank you so much. Please like this video. All right. Get us on the YouTube algorithms. And that's all much. Thank you.